Hey, another video because I finished yet another book. What is it called? The Unvaccinated Child, a treatment guide for parents and caregivers. So that was in the series from Raising Your Healthy Child. This one is written in 2017, and it's a book to share the faith in God, how He created us in His image with incredible self-healing power. This is a guide how to raise healthy, strong, and bright-eyed children. Um, so there's no need to poison our children's bloodstreams with toxins in the name of prevention when the real prevention to illness is a healthy immune system. So again, this confirms everything that I talked about in previous videos. Natural principles such as fasting a fever, hydrotherapy, homeopathy, herbal medicine, and other methods that support the body is wisdom. The sickest people are those folks who had the full schedule of immunizations. So, again, this also says that the most healthy children are the unvaccinated. And so let's strive to nurture the vitality of the child's body, strengthen the circulation and digestion, empower the immune system, and in doing so, allow the child to grow up with the best chances of a long and healthy life. And what other consequences are there from no vaccinations other than good health? Well, exclusion from school outings that don't accept unvaccinated children. That's actually pretty bad. That if you put restrictions on children that are not vaccinated, so what is the price that you pay? You can have your child participate in school outings, but you might have a more sickly child also later in life. It also talks about indigenous practices through natural means instead of unnatural injections that cause an unnatural immune system. An ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. And then, actually, this was interesting because it started off with how do we recognize health? And the first point was bright eyes. So if the white of your eyes is white and you really, are attentive to the world instead of like brain fogged, clear skin, another thing, a robust complexion, strong nails and hair, toned muscles, enduring energy, and a positive mood. So I thought that was interesting because we talk so much about illness, but what is health exactly? We're all on the spectrum of being a little bit sick, but when we see somebody that is healthy, also the teeth, I think, is a good indicator of how healthy a person is. But yeah, these days, I know dentists, they do a lot of, stuff to make all the veneers and stuff. That is completely fake. But how to create optimal health? It says first spending time outdoors in sunlight, a low carb diet, low EMF exposure, and dirty electricity. A safe and stable home. Actually, that is very good that this book also emphasizes, the loving and the caring and support from friends and family and love from God. And where to start? Well, it starts off with breastfeeding. And this book also said it as the other books. And the mother should breastfeed to pass on microbiota, cytokines, immune cells, metabolites, and antibodies, and loving, bonding, skin to skin contact. Very important. Lack of support from parents causes high cortisol levels, feeling low, less strong. Also, when you don't feel well a day, like you feel, maybe a little bit down, and then you go to the gym and you cannot lift what the normal weight that you would be able to lift, is because you have like this a little bit depressive mood that actually makes you also less strong in the gym. And for children, especially, they need a peaceful, safe, and harmonious environment. And for the food, of course, if you want to create a healthy gut, is to eliminate, they actually were, eliminate dairy, soy, fruit and vegetable juices, fried foods, processed foods, cereal, cookies, dessert, or any high carb meal. And so, of course, when a child gets sick, what do you give a child? We all know about bone broth. With the bones, marrow, skin, tendons, ligaments, and that is for the collagen, proline, glycine, glutamine, calcium, magnesium, phosphorus, silicon, sulfur, just to name a few advantages of the bone broth. Take organic, grass-fed, free range, because in the store they sometimes they sell things with MSG in it, which is a neurotoxin. And then they give a lot of things that you can give a child. If it has a stomach ache, you can give a little bit of ginger, because it's anti-inflammatory, stimulates blood circulation, calms spasms, and it's good for digestion. For the immune system, it's zinc, vitamin D, iodine, NAC, and N-acetylcysteine. Garlic socks, I thought was an interesting, that I also knew from the old days, that you put like a piece of garlic in a sock, you make it wet, and then you put another woolen sock on top, so that actually it absorbs during the night. Or oregano oil as an antimicrobial. The dry skin brushing, I also made a video about, to support lymphatic circulation. When the child has allergies, nettle tea is very good, or elderberry, that's like a natural antihistamine. Quercetin was another video I made about it. Baking soda baths, if there's something with the skin, as is with oats, like the Avena sativa. Then manuka honey, also for skin. Colloidal silver, if you've got to gargle with it, if you've got a sore throat. For your liver, it's milk thistle or a castor oil pack. Berberine and wormwood is good if you have diabetes. Gotu kola to calm a fever. Lavender is also very calming. And of course, the good fats, omega-3s, ALA, EPA, and DHA. And they keep repeating oxymel, and I didn't know what that was. But it is, how to make it, it's 1 minced garlic bulb, 4 cups of water, half cup of raw honey, half cup of apple cider vinegar. You boil the water with the garlic in it until it's soft for about 20 minutes. And then you remove it from the heat, cool at least for 1 hour, and then add the honey and vinegar and mix it well. And then store it in the fridge and drink 1 cup of a day, just heat it up. And that is what's called oxymel. I never heard about it, but because it was repeated that often, I would just look it up. Well, what does it mean? So yeah, that was the book in a nutshell. And so the whole series now about raising healthy children is done now. So I already ordered a new book. I'm not going to tell the title yet, because they say they have trouble ordering the book or getting the book. It's also out of print. Got all these excuses on the book that I want to read. A little bit controversial topics maybe, but we'll see. See you next video. Bye.